I got all these silly little bags.
Yes, sir.
And when I put this pack on in the morning,
Yes, sir.
I can go 10 to 13 hours without taking it off and without sitting down. So I have these bags. I have all my snacks. I have a collapsible water cup, so I can stop at creeks.
Yes, sir. And your name is T-A-O, you said?
Yep, Dow or Tao, however you want to say it.
Okay. And Tao, you did the whole trail last year?
I did.
Okay, and you're doing it again this year?
Yep.
And you're hammocking this year, you tented last year.
Tented last year, yep. Get a little bit changed doing the hammock. I do have Parkinson's, which I found out I had a lot of trouble on the trail last year, although I did hike every mile of the trail. I was in a lot of discomfort and had a lot of things going on that I'd never experienced. So when I got done, I thought I was just beat up, but then I went to the doctor and they diagnosed me with PD. So this year I started out fresh. I got on a really health kick, and I changed my whole eating program, and I've been supporting my body in a new way, and I'm actually easily twice as strong as I was last year.
Really?
Doing over 20 miles every day.
How many miles were you doing every day last year, Tao?
When I started out, I was like 8 to 10 to 12.
Okay.
And I worked up, and 20 miles was a big day. I started out at 14 and this year, and I'm going 20 to 27 miles a day. So
man, congratulations
on your... I don't know
your...
how long it's going to last. Maybe just a day, maybe a week, but right now it's good. My symptoms are relieved when I'm in the mountains. I have no idea why. Maybe there's no stress. I come into town and this is what happens.
Yeah,
so.
Well, congratulations on your hike last year, and God bless every step you take this year, man.
Well, thank you,
You
sir.
look like you got a very great smile, and you've got a great story, and I'm going to be thinking about you.
Okay.
God bless you.
There's also Parkinson'sRecovery.com is a link that I found. Dr. Robert Rogers out in Washington State, he's given his life to, he's a research scientist.
Okay.
And he's given his life to research Parkinson's, and I've gotten so much help and relief from symptoms from his program. So anybody that's interested, look into that. He's got a program called Jumpstart to Recovery.
Okay.
It's a course you can take, and it's good for everybody. In our country, we don't realize how many toxins we take in on a daily basis, and I believe that that's what this condition is as a result of. So any family should look into that course, Jumpstart to Recovery.
Thank you so much for that information, and again,
cheers,
God bless every star.
Thank you.
There he goes, guys. He's got a great story. Hiked it last year in 214 and didn't know what was wrong, and found out he's got Parkinson's. Shaking pretty bad when he was here, but he's gotten a whole lot better. We'll be thinking about him all the way to Katahdin. Great guy. God bless you. Got me another thru hiker here in Hot Springs. What's your name and your trail name?
Well, my name is Ryan Lipinski, and I go by Doc.
D-O-C?
D-O-C.
There's always a doc out here. Are you a doctor?
No, I was a combat medic in the Army.
Wow, congratulations, and thank you for your service in the Army. Are you out the Army or still in there?
Out of the Army.
Okay. Yeah. And what made you thru hike the Appalachian Trail this year?
I've been section hiking it off and on for about 10 years. So this is the 10-year anniversary, so I decided to thru hike the whole thing.
Wow. So have you done the whole trail in sections?
I've done most of the trail from here to Harper's Ferry. I've never done anything past Harper's Ferry yet.
Now, coming back and doing this, how long ago did you do this section that we're in right now?
This particular section through Hot Springs, I've never done.
Okay, okay.
I've done about 80% of between here and Harper's Ferry.
What about nothing between Atlanta and here? You had done previously?
I've done all the Smokies. I've done those about 6 times. Done Fontana, down bits and portions of Atlanta, or Georgia through Springer Mountain.
Well, that's cool, because
most of the Virginias.
I was just curious, how do you feel coming through that as a thru hiker now that you've done it so many times? Give me some kind of comparison.
I don't. I've never actually done the Smokies all the way through in one full set.
Okay.
I've come up and done like
to Gatlinburg.
Yeah, like to Gatlinburg, or I did from Gatlinburg to the end. So doing it all in one long stretch in 9 days was quite different. And this is the first time that I actually had bad weather going through there, so it was quite cold.
So time you left Fontana till you got to Standing Bear, it took you 9 days?
About that, yeah, about 9 days.
Was you going about 8 miles a day or 10
Yeah, I do
miles?
about 8 to 10 a day.
Okay, Molly's Ridge Shelter, first shelter out of Fontana.
Yeah.
Is that where you stayed?
I skipped that one, went to the next one.
Next Spencefield,
Yeah.
I believe, or whatever.
Yes.
I've got some friends coming in from Louisiana in just a matter of days, going to do the Smoky Mountains. They're not through hikers, and I'm going to have them look at some of this, and they're thinking that they want to go to the second shelter.
Yeah.
For not being regular hikers and having their hiker legs, do you think that's a problem for them?
No, that should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, the first shelter, coming out of Fontana down, the first shelter out there, half the floor's missing.
That's Molly's Ridge.
Yeah, half that floor is missing. I didn't really like that shelter, so I pushed on to the next one.
Okay, so I think it's Spencefield next, but I'm not sure. I'll look at that and I'm gonna tell them what you just said. Did you have any water problems? Because getting up there, some people said there was no water between Molly's Ridge and Fontana.
It rained so much
Okay.
while I was up there.
Okay,
I mean,
water wasn't an issue.
I say about 2/3 of the time I was hiking through, it was raining. So
Yeah.
I didn't have any issues with water.
I hear you. What's the family and friends think about you out here doing this?
My wife thinks it's awesome.
She thinks it's awesome?
She thinks it's awesome. She's really happy that I finally got a chance to do the whole thing at once.
So are you getting drop boxes or are you just
Yeah.
buying your food?
Most of my food is being sent to me by my wife. I got a drop box coming here, hopefully today, and one coming in Irwin. And then I think once I've had to go to the grocery store because I didn't make the drop box. But
See, I would think you've got a big advantage on everybody out here this year if you've done most of those sections. Do you feel like that?
I think so, because when I come into the sections that I know really well, I know where the water is, I know what to expect, I know how to pace myself for certain sections.
Are you hiking around somebody else?
I got a couple friends that I'm hiking with, Dan and Jessica. They're with a Venture Possible is sponsoring them.
Really? I've never heard of that. What is that? Do you know?
Venture Possible is done with a guy who thru-hiked the AT. And
Here comes a big loud truck. We're going to try to let this truck get by, and we'll tell them what's going on. Just a big truck, looks like a big diesel truck. Okay, go back and tell.
They're sponsored by Venture Possible, and Venture Possible is run by a guy who thru-hiked the AT, and he loved it so much, and he has some kind of business or something that he takes. He wrote a book about it or something like that, and he takes all the money from it and sponsors people on thru hikes all around the country. So you ride in, kind of like a little competition riding, and he picks the best riding that he likes the best, and then he'll sponsor you to go on an adventure.
I wonder how I find that. Just go under the adventures.
I think you just type in Adventure Possible.
Adventure
and
Possible.
It takes you to a website. Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out. Now, are you hiking out of here today?
Depends on if my package comes today or Monday.
And where did you stay here?
The Laughing
Heart Hostel?
Laughing Heart Hostel.
In the
nice
tent or
place.
inside?
Inside in the room.
Good.
I like it. It's a really nice place.
Yeah, Jeff is running it this year and doing a great job.
Clean and neat and
Very
comfortable, and had a good time there last night.
Yeah, very clean, and he's already got up early this morning, had it already clean for the group coming in today. Really a great guy, Jeff there.
He's got an A rating from the board or whatever.
The ATC board, or I'm not sure.
The government when they come in and give you
Now who rates those, and where would you get the rating?
the government that comes in and rates the buildings for services.
Okay.
And they give you A ratings or B ratings or whatever.
Oh, good.
He's got, I don't know the name of the organization, but he's got an A rating on there.
Good.
100%.
Have you stayed here before since you haven't done this section?
No, I haven't done the hot spring section.
Okay. What section in front of you, since you've done a lot of the AT, are you looking really most forward to, other than Katahdin?
The Shenandoahs, I've done them twice already. I've yellow blazed it, which is hiking down the road. I've done the AT through it. So this year I'm hoping that I have enough money to aqua blaze.
Aqua blaze, okay.
Those are the 3 different ways to hike the Shenandoahs, and I've done 2 of them, so I'm hoping to do the 3rd way.
I think that's that same big truck. I think he sees me filming. Anything else you might want to say, or a word of encouragement, or hello out there to anybody on YouTube?
I'm Fixed by Doc Off-Grid on YouTube.
Say that again.
I'm Fixed by Doc Off-Grid.
Fixed by Doc, and you know what? I've read yours.
Yeah.
I'm just now realizing that. Fixed by Doc, and I'm trying to come back with some of the stuff you've said on there. Give me some information.
Every year I section hike. I do I videotape almost all of it, and been posting up there for the last 5 or 6 years.
Is your mother following? I'm thinking if she may have blogged on my YouTube channel and told me her son was getting ready to.
It's possible. I've got over 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
So a lot of my family, my doctors, friends, everybody follows me on my.
Now, you did videos about living off of the grid?
Yep.
I know now.
Yeah, I live 100% off grid in Pennsylvania.
I know exactly. I've watched your videos. Yes.
I've got a TV show on the Sportsman's Channel, America Unplugged, Season 1.
Yes.
And I'm working with.
I watched your video when you got the cabin delivered.
Yes.
And then you put all the insulation in.
Yep, in 2013.
And then the girl that was chopping the firewood.
That's my wife.
That's your wife. And I've watched you. Man, I'm glad you've talked enough here to get me on track. Okay. So they can go and look at your video. Yeah, your mother, I think, had come on to our channel and said her son was going to be hiking. And then I responded back, I believe.
It's quite possible.
Yeah, man, thank you so much for spending a few minutes and telling me all about your story.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm at Laughing Heart Hostel, and it's May the 6th, Saturday, and Hot Springs, and we're here, and we found a couple of people who agreed to be on YouTube and give us their story about thru-hiking the Appalachian Trail. Let me get your name and your trail name.
My name's Paige, and my trail name is Kickback.
Kickback. Spell that and I'll tell you why I'm asking.
Kickback.
2 words?
No.
1 word?
Yeah.
Kickback. How did you get that name?
A friend of ours, Tunnel Rat, kind of thought it had some meaning for me. I was hit by a truck 4 years ago, and so, I don't know. And I also like to hang out and kick back, so he's like, oh, you're kicking back, so.
That's cool. And where are you from?
I'm from Connecticut, but I live in North Carolina.
North Carolina, so you know this area, kind of pretty well, I guess.
Okay, I live on the coast, actually.
Okay, cool. And who do I have here?
My name is Midnight Chef.
Okay. And your trail name?
I'm sorry. I'm Melanie. My trail name is Midnight Chef.
Okay, spell that for us.
Okay, it's...
It's so long. How do we spell?
Hey, that's okay, because you know what? I asked somebody the other day how they spell their trail name, and they said, I've never thought about it. And it was some weird deal, and he said, let me figure out how I want to spell it. So I want to make sure how you want it to see on the screen.
Got you. It's MIDNIGHT and CHEF.
2 words.
2 words.
Okay. And how did you get that name?
Actually, my best friend gave it to me because I like to eat second dinner at Hiker's Midnight, so we got the name Midnight Chef.
Midnight Chef. Now, do you cook a lot when you're not on the trail?
Yes,
You
I do.
Okay, is that a job maybe? Or are you a chef?
No, just something I like to do at home.
What's the best dish you cook at home?
Ooh.
What do you miss the most that you're not able to cook out here?
Oh yeah, a lot of Asian food that I grew up with. So.
And when did you think about when did you first think about hiking the Appalachian Trail?
We planned it early November.
So y'all started together?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so y'all were friends before you hiked out here?
Yep.
Okay, and you planned it early November. And how much planning went into that? Very much?
Like obsessive amounts.
Obsessive amount?
Yeah, because
What
it was
go ahead.
like 4 months.
4
much.
months?
Yeah.
What was the hardest part of planning the Appalachian Trail journey to you?
Like mental, like not knowing if I could do it.
Did you have to take much consideration in how much money it's going to cost?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And if you was telling somebody that's going to hike it next year, a young girl that's going to hike it next year, or when they see this and they're trying to figure that out, can you give them a way to figure that out, or help them figure it
People
out?
say like, what is it, $2 a mile or something?
Yeah. I guess it depends on how much you want to spend. I mean, we don't have a huge budget.
Sure.
But, yeah.
But that's how you're able to determine what you can do and what you can't do, right?
Yeah.
And so you kind of need to know that going in
Mm-hmm.
and understand that.
I mean,
What-
if you want to stay at hostels and go out more, then probably like $1,000 a month.
Okay.
But we have way less than that, so we tent.
Okay. And the logistics of this, planning from place to place where you're going to sleep, is that hard for you or easy?
No, it gets pretty easy.
Yeah.
You have the guidebook and
Okay.
you kind of just,
How important is the guidebook?
it's pretty important. I mean, I like to have a plan. Some people don't need it.
And what guidebook are y'all using?
The AWOL.
The AWOL? Okay. Are you using gut hooks also?
No.
Just AWOL? Okay. And it's got a lot of mistakes, but yet it seems, it's got some mistakes, but it's the best thing out there.
It's fairly reliable.
I think so. I agree totally. It's just changed hands. David Miller, I think, sold to Anti-Gravity Gear, but David's still involved with them. So you came in here last night or yesterday, and you're hiking out today, or what?
Probably not. I don't think
No.
so.
Going to take a zero?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. When's the last zero that you had?
8 days?
Okay.
Yeah.
Back in
Standing Bear or something.
Oh, wait.
Standing Bear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Standing Bear.
So did
that
you go
was
all the way
8
through
days.
the Smokies, or did you stop at Gatlinburg?
We stopped at Gatlinburg.
Okay. So you was able to split the food, get some food in Gatlinburg and also at Fontana? What's the most days of food that you've had to hike out with? Do you remember how many days? Like
6.
6? Probably between Franklin and Hiwazi, maybe?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been having to do
That's-
slow days, so
Yeah, that's a pretty big stretch in there. Anything that you've already done that really excites you that you're glad you did not miss? Like a place that you stayed, Gatlinburg you went, or anything like that?
Are you thinking about Helen right now? Because that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, you went to Helen? You went to Helen?
No, we didn't
Okay.
actually.
Okay.
I really wanted to go to Helen, but
Okay.
we ended up skipping it.
Okay. Helen's a cool place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess if I could, I'd like to check it out.
Okay, good. Anything else you might want to say to the YouTube family out there kind of watching this?
Do it.
Just go out there and do it?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can do it for sure.
You can do it for sure?
Just commit, and there's so many people out here, so you're not alone,
All right.
and it's totally worth everything.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, you look like you're enjoying it, both of you. God bless every step you take between here and Katahdin. Congratulations on what you've done so far.
Thank you.
Thank you.